Hey Michael, it is February 29th. I have not actually heard before the argument that there's a floor and a ceiling to the goodness or badness of technology. The argument that I usually subscribe to goes, intention is the root of ethics. There's a whole, Kant versus Hegel debate there and lots of other voices. But basically, material is material and you can do with it what you want. A hammer can be used in a constructive way. A hammer can also be used as a murder weapon. It's up to you what you do with that hammer. That argument can be extended to even atomic technology, right? Because you can either use the energy that creates to power your entire electrical grid and make your society go in a very cheap way, or you can kill millions and millions of people. I might actually argue the opposite of what you argue, though, and the reason is this. Some materials are dangerous, so take nuclear material. Unlike other material, like steel for a hammer or any old atom or molecule, enriched uranium is dangerous to even be around. All those free radicals will come out, literally destroy you. And I think there is an ethical consideration when it stops being about intent. I'm struggling to come up with a scenario where you could create some new material and it would just have totally indiscriminate good, beneficial to you. Okay, fine. But there's nothing about that material which just emanates good. Something like atomic material just kills. It just kills. Unless you take what I would argue are extraordinary steps to insulate it sufficiently from any living thing. And so, to me, almost every material, whether it's natural or man-made, if you know how to manipulate those properties, you can get an effect. And that effect can be used for good or it can be used for malfeasance. But certain technologies, I think, will do disproportionately harm to anybody. The free radicals will tear through your being all the same. I would take caution with the argument that there is some cap on bad and goodness will outpace the badness of any one thing. Because if anything, in my view, it's the opposite. But even if you don't buy that argument, I would argue it seems clear it's at least equal, the goodness and the badness of material things, because it's intention, after all, that by and large rules whether or not something is going to do harm. It's you that choose to do good or choose to do harm. The hammer had nothing to do with it. I'm glad your week is down to just a heck week now. I really enjoyed your last video. It gave me a lot to bounce off into this video, so thank you for that. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.